YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Hamlet, and we are back bringing you exclusive footage on restoring an old truck. So just sit back, pop a beer, and enjoy the video. But don't forget, mash that button, mash the like button, mash the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Check you guys later. We just set up the air compressor. We found a nice little corner in for it. Nice little Ingersoll Rand 80-gallon tank. And it's just a little two-stage, 7.5 horsepower. If you guys don't know about Ingersoll Rand, you need to check them out. Top of the line air products, all right? We got Mitchell getting work on the lines. We're gonna set up all the air lines along the shop. We'll run it from there all the way out here, pretty much to service the trucks, all right? Boy Michael is tightening up the pipe. Black Mamba. Black pipe. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. We already dumped the coolant. We're getting towards the front end, the radiator and the cooler and all that other stuff, and we're almost through that. And yeah, next stop, you guys see the whole front part taken off. So quick little update. We got the engine pretty much dressed up, ready to get the engine out, and got the whole front end off. What else did we do? We got the front fenders off. Let's see. It's pretty much the cab mounts are showing right here. And so some minor things we got to do is just make sure whatever wires we have on the engine harness we have to take off to make sure the engine is fully ready to be pulled out. We have to unbolt the transmission from the engine, and we'll be ready to take it out here in a few seconds. So check you guys later. So quick little update. We are gonna have to take the transmission out first, I think. Just because the way everything's lining up, we can't really get to the back of the engine and see what's back there, make sure before we pull it out. So we already disconnected the drive shaft. Let me change this camera around. Let's see. Nope, can't do it, but I already disconnected the drive shaft, and pretty much got a transmission jack under there. We just gotta unbolt the wires and air lines, and that's what's on the agenda. Alright, quick little ding. Right now we're pumping the fuel out of the tanks. We can make sure they're nice and empty when we go paint them, and make sure there's no algae building up in the tanks. We got this little pump. It's gonna probably take a minute. Right, Mitch? Yeah. The tanks were about a quarter empty when I got here. Oh, sounds like we're getting to the bottom now. So with just a simple little setup like this, you could be pumping fuel. I just used the broomstick to get the hose straight, so it gets all the way completely down at the bottom of the tank. Otherwise, that hose keeps curling up and not getting all the way to the bottom. And if you guys want to see what kind of motor this is, that's the part number, made by Dayton. All right. got it. It's on a 55-gallon drum. He's got it pumps it up slow and fast. I mean, I keep checking on it every like 10 minutes, but it makes a sound when it's pretty much empty. Like for instance, I'll pull this up, you'll hear it. You hear that? So I'll just shove it back in there, and you could pretty much hear it when it's completely done. But then you always have to check to see how full this thing is. Make sure you don't, what do you call it, alright? I mean, so you don't overflow it, alright? You don't got diesel spilling everywhere, alright? And that's how I've been draining my tanks, and that way we can drop them down on a forklift, and we got, you know, diesel swishing around when we disconnect those lines or whatnot. Let's back it up.
Definitely says selfie. Okay.
Yeah, what are you hiding for, bro? Golly. Alright, so today we are getting some water for the shop. We got the IBC tank in the back, and right here in this local municipality of Lodi, we could purchase water at 100 gallons for under $1, 98 cents per 100 gallons. So to fill up this IBC tank, it's going to cost us $3. I think that's a pretty good deal. What do you think, Mitchell?
Yeah.
Mitch is always tired. Alright, so we are getting our IBC tank filled up. We're here inside this little booth. And you guys can see token rates right there. 100 gallons, 96 cents. We need about 275. And we attached this little PVC pipe that they had here, and we're getting that water for the low. Alright, so right now we unlocked the brakes on all the wheels, and now we're gonna push the truck forward, so that, I mean, push the truck backwards so that we get more space when we slide the frame over. Alright, so let's check it out. Alright. It's good. I had to help, give a hand. You know, my strong body self got to help push because the forklift wasn't doing all of the work. So we got it in place, more closer to the back of the door, and when we slide this frame over, we'll have plenty of space to bring it out here. And then we have the cinder blocks, so we are going to prep the cinder blocks right now to lift the cab. Alright, so real quick, guys, we are done pushing the truck back, and it's pretty much set up right here. So you see we got the forklift, and we got plenty of space to move forward to pull the frame out. So now what we're going to be doing is stacking the cinder blocks, what we have right here, and making 4 individual posts, and then we have our metal tubing that we have back there, and we're gonna start disconnecting the back by the bags. Take a walk with me right here. So we got Mitch on cam. He's always shit to be quiet and shit. Anyways, we're gonna be disconnecting all of these right here once we have it supported, and then it'll we should be able to lift it up, and then we'll work towards the front. All right, so stay tuned if you don't mind. All right, so what we have here is cinder blocks stacked up about 4 feet high, and we double stacked them. We got Mitchell here doing the stuff. We bought this little farm jack at Tractor Trailer, at Tractor Supply, and what we're doing right now is dropping this down. Mitchell's gonna get a 2x4 before he sets this down, so that we have, you know, a good amount So there we go. And then we're gonna lay down the cob. The cob is supported right now. What we did here is added 2x4 and another 2x6 on both sides on this beam, so that it doesn't hit these little rails here on both sides. All right. And pretty much the cab is supported on the back side. So now we're going to unbolt all that stuff there. All right, Facebook, are y'all ready for this? Y'all not ready for this. Mitchell, show them what's up. Good. Well, y'all ready for that? We're making progress. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.